The old precinct is in an uproar. Officers move in and out from the main work hall with rapid steps. Phones blare loudly from the comms room and calls are being made from the dispatch area. The rest, who has been left standing, watch the whole commotion with a nervous energy. From further back, the chief's voice booms above the uproar. I'm not even shocked. He may appear like a bumbling fool on the first glance, but he has kept the city safe for years. For something to happen in his jurisdiction, inside his own precinct, right under his nose, he has the right to be royally pissed.
What do you mean you don't know?
What do you mean you don't know?
Don't give me that shite, Sergeant! How can one person, slip past you?
What? Did he get away?
You can't even keep an eye on one man!
His statement gives me a pause. Am I wrong? Did Zack escape somehow? I'm not condoning it, neither do I believe Zack's capable of doing, let alone thinking of it. But if it's what happened, I'll be equally as cross as the chief. This won't help the case. This will only complicate things with right and put the both of us in a tight spot. Oh, of course he's gonna think we helped Zack escape. If he did escape. I won't be able to help him once red tape prevents me from doing so. Yet, a hint of relief still washes over me as I walk closer to my boss, mentally preparing myself for whatever reprimand is about to dish out.
What's happening, Chief?
Except he merely glances at me with an inscrutable expression. Although, if I am going to read deeper into it, I'd say it's the closest expression he can get to shooting me a pitying look. For the first time in my years in the force, I find myself wishing to hear a reprimand from him. Whatever that stares means, it can't be good. Coupled with the officer Wren's tone this morning, it does nothing to call the uneasy feeling in me. Fuck, boss even seems relieved to see me. After the last few exchanges we've had these past 2 weeks, you'll think the man doesn't want to see me right now.
About time you got in here.
I got caught up in something. Sorry, Chief.
Oh man, I hope he escaped and did not die.
What's going on? Is there a problem with Zack?
He hesitates for a second before his frown eases with a long, dragged-out exhale.
I'm not sure if you can call this a problem, Frey, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Follow me. And you, I want your full report about this by the end of the day. It better be good or you are kissing that badge goodbye.
The officer is addressing the sergeant, a man in his late 20s to 30s, who transferred here last year, shrinks back in his chair. I don't quite remember his name. I've only seen him quite a number of times since I'm often out of the precinct. But if my memory serves me right, he's the guy currently assigned to late night shifts. At least until this month ends. Depending on how bad this is, he'll either be given a verbal warning, a suspension, or a dismissal. It's not a position I envy him for being in right now. Although, there's really not much time left to feel sorry for him either. As soon as Chief's done roasting the other officers behind the guy, he gestures for me to follow. Straight towards the precinct holding cells. And it's if a switch has been turned off. The moment he steps away from the small crowd, the entire main lobby goes silent. For one reason or another, it feels like everyone's simply waiting for the metaphorical hammer to fall. Even the stairs before we turn to an adjacent hallway exude the same pitying vibe as his chief. All of which I might have easily ignored any other day. People here can be a bunch of gossip mongers. It's only the significant glance Chief throws my way. Before pushing the door open, that stops me. Not that there's even a need to mull over it. because the moment it swings open, it strikes me. A sharp, dry, metallic scent. I've already grown familiar of it over the years. It's another one of those you'll have to get used to once they start handing you the homicide case. Now, just a whiff of it tells enough for me to gauge the severity of the situation. This is not the festering smell you get when someone in the room has a flesh wound. It lingers far too much in the air, hangs far too heavily even where I stand. No, this is what you get when someone has spilled blood all over the room. This is what you get when there's a large pool of it. No way! This is what you get when no one bothers with cleanup for a few hours because forensic work is not done yet. This is what you get when there's most certainly a dead body somewhere. I don't want to think of the who yet. There are simply too many possibilities, too many variables and uncounted for here to form a single conclusion. However, when the chief of Luxburn police refuses to provide answers, a chill easily fills every nerve in my body. Almost in a trance, I follow after him without asking anything or saying another word. For the first time in years, I feel like a damn rookie again. Fresh out of training, newly instated, and still on my first homicide case. Except I did not balk at the idea of seeing a dead body then. Now, as light flashes fleetingly from the far end of the hall, while CSI documents the scene of the forensic team gather evidence, the only thing my instinct tells me is to run as far from here as possible, as if I don't have 10 years of detective work under my belt. It echoes inside my head like a mantra.
It's because you didn't listen.
It's all your fault. Why won't you believe me?
Oh man, please, Zach, don't be dead. Over and over and over, rising and ebbing, a tidal wave of thoughts and murmurs surging and crashing against my ear, more deafening than the drum of my heartbeats and shallow gasp, churning and heaving till the self finally comes into view and I am afforded a clearer look of what inside. No! God, Zach, man! God damn it! Of all the people, he had to die. God damn it. The whole world stands still. In one single moment, every noise, every smell, every person in the room all ceases to matter the second my eyes land on his prone form. There's only red. 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 Blood everywhere on the floor where a copious amount of it has pooled. The walls smeared on every crack and tile his hands can reach. What the hell happened? On his face and shoulders, dripping from every gash and tear. You're sad now? Yeah, I mean, what the hell? I thought he escaped for a second, going from the auto gap where his eyes should have been.
The custodial officer found him when they brought him breakfast. It was too late.
Annette took his eyes. Oh, she did say that she liked Zach's eyes. That's true.
He
I
was
remember
already dead
that.
by that
Right.
time. Some 3 to 4 hours, according to the blokes from forensics.
There had been a struggle, based alone on the smear pattern left on the bars and floor, but only so much as this small cell will allow him. I can already imagine how it went down. You gotta go? No problem. I watch you do that. No problem, Melody. Thanks for passing by. You're awesome as usual. Yeah. Hopefully you get a happy ending. Well, so far it's not going very well. But yeah, let's cross fingers. I can already imagine how it went down. He was likely left with no other choice, cornered like an animal at the mercy of his killer. In this cell, there would have been no escape. The only thing he would have been able to do is shout for help. And he did shout for help. But no one listened. Perhaps the same plea written on the floor closest to him. The same one left written on the pavement close to Rebecca's remains. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help that he did not even get. Oh man, now we lost Zach, Rebecca, Rose. Who's next? God damn it. What about Isabella? I hope she's gonna be fine. We kinda left her in a hurry. And he calls for a whole lot of questions. Not the house. Logic has already flown out the window from the start. She has the means to get to us. Get to all of us. Bars and walls notwithstanding. But why is though?
No one heard him? Not even one from the guys on duty last night?
Because Zach's not an idiot. He would have asked for help. He would have yelled.
Oh, one of them did, but thought nothing of it.
Are you fucking kidding me now? Someone heard him but did not do anything?
Then why didn't they do anything? He's just a room away!
They must have assumed your friend's just asking for attention. Henry wasn't clear on the details when I questioned him about it.
Even if he was just looking for attention, it's their job to just go look and see if everything's fine. God damn it. Such bad officers.
You've been serving in this precinct for more than a decade, though. You should be aware by now how rowdy the folks we detain here can become. But that's not the only problem we have here. Someone got in and out of this place without anyone noticing. Even the surveillance footage is a bust.
That's because no one got in and out of this place. It was a ghost.
Tech's going over it now, but I don't think we'll get anything from it. The media will have a field day when they learn of this fray. Keep it mum for now. I'll let you know because he's your... well, you deserve to know. The poor bloke's your friend, after all.
God damn it.
I just don't want the commissioner hearing of this before I can tell him anything. Or at least, until we've figured out how the butcher got in.
You think this is an inside job?
What else can it be? It's either that or we have a damn good criminal mastermind walking this city.
Really, I want to say something. I want to tell him that this is not what he's thinking. That all this time, the Anselm Butcher never existed. This is a curse the people of this city has been laughing up for centuries. The way things are going, we'll simply find ourselves at a dead end. Chances are, they'll just have to find an innocent chap to blame for everything, like what Wright did to Zach. A scapegoat for things they can't explain. But how am I supposed to tell anyone, let alone get them to believe my words? I sound like an idiot. They'll likely brush me off the same way I've done with Isabella's warnings. In the end, clenching my fist and my side and gritting my teeth is all I'm able to do. Zach's lifeless face stares back at me, an accusation in them, sharp and searing. An expression that etches itself deep within my mind once the first officer waves us both out of the room. Another ghastly image I will never be